skill. But now we've entered pick and ban for Game 2 between FPX and Rogue Warriors, and with side selection, Rogue Warriors have chosen to take red side in this. And when you look down the line at so many talented players, counterpick makes a lot of sense.
And of course, to clarify, FPX also chose blue. So each respective team will not change on the sides of the Rift at the moment. They will just be sticking to blue and red respectively. And that fits Rogue Warriors to a T, getting counter picks. And not just for their mid laner anymore, like it used to be with Doinb, but SMLZ getting those last rotations, getting those counter picks. Mouse also with the capabilities of doing that. And FPX, they like to prioritize the stronger champions, and they do exactly that.
Sion locked in for Gimgoon in the top lane as he decided to ban away the Vladimir. Now this could be a bit of a flex. We've seen it in the mid lane, but likely going to Gimgoon. He's played it before. He's something that he's comfortable with. That being said, Doinb immediately says, rise, rise, done, done.
I think the major priority here from FPX is that Sion does not go over to Rogue Warriors in any capacity. And so yes, Gimgoon will most likely be the person playing it. Bing does play the Gallios, plays the tank, so yes, it can flex there, but it should be Gimgoon. Meanwhile, you definitely don't want to give it to Doinb, who will run amok in the middle lane.
And still, we're looking now for the answer as Alistair locked in for Killua. Bing looking at that Talia roaming mid lane or something that he's flexed on before. His first few weeks into the LPL haven't been great, but so far since the new year, he's really found momentum with the team. This could be an opportunity for him to try to push Doinb out and claim that lane.
And you don't often see that, but Kindred does have a lot of strengths.
Now the follow-up, though, for Mouse is Maokai in the top lane, but what in the what? Quickly allow me, provide me with this information. Kindred hasn't seen professional play in a while.
Well, the first thing you have to hit, Dom, is that their composition is completed, and I would call that a never die composition, except for the Sion. You've got a Shen ult, and you've got a Kindred ultimate as well. Tristana will be dealing a bulk of the damage then. In saying that, I don't know how important it is for Trist to be jumping around when they do need to stay very still for the Kindred ultimate to work.
Zone control.
It's a third carry for the team by having the Kindred there. Someone else that can apply physical damage as well. Something that may work very well, in particular though, against the Olaf. And the reason that it works so well against the Olaf is that he uses everything, he front loads all of his engage, and Kindred could stand and trade autos, just kite back constantly. And when things get dire, yes, the Olaf benefits from being low health, but no one dies even if he's low health, because everyone stays there due to the invul.
Yeah, and then the Lamb's respite heal just resets the whole fight. And with the likes of that, able to turn things around. Rogue Warriors, they've still got lots of crowd control. They've still got a lot of setup if they manage to find the positioning and force the fight, but it's a single button that could deny that opportunity for Rogue Warriors to stack up and pick someone off.
Yeah, certainly could. Of course, Rogue Warriors with their complete team composition. They've got an Alistar, they've got a Maokai, so they've got a very good tank line. They've got the potential of a flank if Maokai ever teleports to those positions, something that Mouse does do quite well. Then they've got a Ryze and a Varus that will be dishing out majority of their damage. Once you hit the mid game, once you hit the late game, of course, Olaf does contribute a ton early. But right now, with that composition, with a decent front-to-back team fighting style that they have, with a lot of...
It is everyone as Shadow Dash lands first. Doinb gets the initial hit onto Pepper. The CC, Dragon contributes. First blood, Rogue Warriors.
Everyone commits to the Scuttle Crab. It is the place to be, and unfortunately for Fun Plus Phoenix, they just don't bring as large an arsenal as Rogue Warriors have got for themselves. Everyone commits to the Kindred, stuck inside the Dragon Pit, and just left to die. Loses the mark. Will lose.
That happens. That's double buff onto SMLZ in the bottom lane. What's already a difficult matchup for that Tristana just became a lot more painful. That said,
they want
Chris
Killua.
is actually stepping in. Killua, they know he's got no flash. He'll resets it. Knock out of mid-air, but he still goes down, and SMLZ tries to trade back with a few shots of his own. SMLZ steps forward, teleport. That's still going to be healed by LWX, and it is canceled by Doinb.
Yeah, cancelled at the...
Rides the Realm Warp to catch up. Seismic Shove is sidestep. Pepper is there, but only level 5. This one kill is about to turn into 2. Pepper over the wall. Doinb flashes. Bing is almost bottom lane. Stand united, but Bing still goes down. Another kill for Rogue Warriors.
They don't get themselves the second kill. I don't know if that was a failed flash from Doinb going over to red buff, or if he was actually flashing forwards. But either way, it was a blessing the Shen ultimate came in to try and keep their mid laner alive, and the damage was there from the Ryze. It's a
Mouse up top. He flashes under the turret. Nature's Grasp.
Good
Pepper
cancel.
sidesteps forward. Mouse is still going to be the target here. Gimgoon dodges around. Knockup is timed, and they lock down the kill.
Unfortunately for Maokai, where he lands is still going to be in range of the knockup from Gimgoon. The Sion will lock him down in the end. You actually have to W and then walk forwards a little bit and try and animation cancel the remnants of the W. You can't use a spell, you can't auto-attack, but the timing was perfect from Game2 regardless. They secure themselves a top laner, and Pepper, he gets himself the kill as well, which is massive for the Kindred.
So flawless. Oh, you monster. Predator on cooldown. Flash Undertow Cleanse is only going to do so much. Shadow Dash is almost there. Oh, and the Lamb's Respite over the wall. Realm Warp to get Flawless out of there in between the hitboxes. Ignite ticks, and Crisp still gets the kill.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. He was in a Venn diagram of life and death. He didn't know where to go, so he stood in the middle, and the Ignite was enough to secure him in the end.
This is the part where you die, and this is the part where you live. Oh no! LWX is being ganked bottom. Look at the damage. He flashes away. He's still got the heal, and Crisp is going to tank this in the front, dodging a lot of the damage as Killua goes low.
Teleport
is going to get Game2 into the fight as SMLZ uses the heal. Mouse is there to try to stall this. Weaver's Wall is going to get them into the fight. LWX goes low and will go down as Doinby joins up too. That's 3 kills for SMLZ, a triple.
He's still
and what
going.
could be a quadra as he is firing across. Are they just going to dive onto Game2? They certainly are. And oh man, Game2 does not stand a chance. Knock up a quadra kill for SMLZ.
Now they're going to run away from dead side. Looks like they're all okay in the end. Rogue Warriors, massive work through their AD carry. We said he's still performing. Well, that's proof in the pudding right there. They get a very successful dive. What started off,
he takes his Quinsu's top.
I don't know at what point, Dom, I would actually look at this best of 3 and say that FPX are playing poorly or Rogue Warriors are playing well. We're about to dive this top lane right now. Teleports are actually coming in for that sole purpose.
Yeah, Killua starts the fight again. Crisp within screen distance uses the Spirit's Refuge. It does nothing. The Refuge!
Oh, he got out!
It does nothing! Kim-Kun races away.
Very closely actually skims the side of the rest of Rogue Warriors. Just scrapes away to safety. Kim-Kun does that very well. Doinby also able to teleport into flank just in case it went poorly in the first place. And ultimately, they're continuing to push and back to...
Flawless has found Kim-Kun. Remember though, Olaf doesn't have any CC. If he can get far enough away, he can just try to teleport away or perhaps even turn the fight. The rest of Rogue Warriors are there. They've managed to catch up to Crisp as it's a 1v1 between Kim-Kun and Flawless, but the fight in the front, Crisp flashes away as Killua tries to engage. Pepper eats a huge nuke, but is still alive. That Lamb's Respite buys some time, but Mouse over the wall. There's only so far he can go. Kim-Kun joins the fight, but Killua knocks him out of the decimating smash. He's now turning for another one, but he's knocked away again. Great play from Killua, and they will finally trade down the kill as it's chaos across. SMLZ is firing, looking to finish it off. Doinby will survive on the back. Mouse trades his life, but in the end, it is 3 for 2.
And still one of those scenarios where Rogue Warriors didn't outright win a fight. It was actually very close because they executed on it a bit awkwardly. Flawless lost his 1v1 against the Kim-Kun, who then just ulted down the river, and the Kindred ultimate was very good. And they started the fight of catching them, Rogue Warriors. So considering how close that fight was, that's always that cause for concern, but they were just far enough ahead in gold, just far enough ahead in items, and able to utilize those leads to get themselves a decent fight. Now, things turn here. Rogue Warriors were looking for Sion, and they literally have to turn around because of the presence of Crisp being there. And from this point, they're like, okay, Rogue Warriors, they've pretty much killed everybody. They go to the Sion, but they haven't noticed where the Sion is because he's just done a loop-de-loop, and he's ended up at the blue buff, and he's come into fight. So now battle stations, tank-on-tank battles are going to happen, and Mouse is pretty strong. He's not going to have a bad time surviving through any kind of fights that happen. And the carries of FPX, again, they don't just focus tanks. They don't like doing that. So in what was meant to be a traditional tank versus tank battle, you know he's flashing forwards.
Absolutely.
Without fail, will...
In the front, they turn now. Kim-Kun in the front, but Mouse snares onto LWX. He's dead already. They turn onto Kim-Kun, finishing off the tank job that they started earlier. And amongst 5, his corpse can only do so much. 3 members of FPX retreat, and Rogue Warriors now turn their attention to the
Baron will be theirs this time. Kindra can't get into the pit, has the flash if need be, may want to go over the wall. There's an explosive plant, but it'll take far too long to get there in the first place. So they'll push mid lane, they'll set up the wave, and again, Rogue Warriors, they actually want the fight. If anyone comes to them, they will take that fight with open arms. They'll say, let's go, and actually take on the 4v4, 5v5, whatever it is. And the reason they want to do that is they have a 7-0-4 now.
He's on the hunt here, and he has found Pepper.
Oh, he just got like
on the
one
backside. That's Shadow Dash. Spirit's Refuge means it can be submarine, but suddenly Crisp doesn't want to have anything to do with this as he teleports into his death.
And it wasn't just Doinby, the cavalry's also just around the corner. It gets me every time. Why are they not recalling after getting objectives? Well, they're going over to do one more camp, just one more buff.
Just one more.
And every single time the fight happens where that one more spot is, they always find the target. They overreach because no one expects them to.
Oh no, and they're doing it again. Bing, he's just going to stand here and
he actually stood still.
He knows it's only a matter of time. Oh, the slam dunk. Rogue Warriors are like the Netflix of all of the teams in the LPL. Because it's just one more. One more, and then we'll go and finish off the base. I guess I'll do the dishes after one more kill.
Okay, so my brain went a completely different direction, and I'm not going to elaborate.
Oh man, they're turning on SMLZ, and now he's just firing happily. 3 items, and he is doing so much. Spirit's Refuge denies all of his damage, and he gets shut down. Look at that damage, it's crazy! As Killua retreats, and Mouse is running for his life, but now the cavalry is here, and it's only Dark Seal.
But then, meanwhile, you just peruse over towards Bing's items, and he does have a Ludens.
Oh,
he has
actually
Ludens.
The Weaver's wall. Yes, he does. Oh man, Chains of Corruption, they're pinned against the wall, but still, they don't want anything to do with this. Doinby is going to teleport in his flawless, races forward and catches up. Game2 already dead, and Rogue Warriors are just steamrolling over this. Doinby is leaving no one left alive, along with SMLZ, and LWX is just going to sit and watch as the Bannon minion fires across. Oh boy.
No one is safe anymore, Dom. LWX, even though he is alive, is not in a safe position. He does have a rapid-fire cannon. He may step up. There's not a lot of crowd control to kill him. In fact, they're just going to flash pound the ground angrily as an assertion of dominance. They are the alphas.
LWX still jumped away, though. It worked. It absolutely worked. Still, one member left. Crisp is back up. Rogue Warriors could be trying to end the game with Thomas the Tank minion. And they're turning onto the first Nexus turret. Finally, Crisp is back up along with Pepper. He steps forward, but oh man, managed to get the Shadow Dash onto Doinby. The fight is broken out. Spirit's Refuge is not enough. Lamb's Respite is used preemptively and for little to no reason, but still, Rogue Warriors respect it and back away as LWX thinks of chasing.
Yeah, he jumps forwards, and they're going to get out.
Are they backdooring?
Oh no.
Oh no, they're retreating. Let me catch some. Quit hogging the ocean, dude.
They said they had the inside on the lane.
inside.
Anyway, let's not continue down the surfing
jokes. All
conversation.
Right, Weaver's wall coming across. Killua was actually left on the far side of the wall, but I don't think they want this as he gets knocked back. And still,
Mouse
how did he get back there? Killua now goes in for the fight, and this is Doinby racing in. There's only so much FPX can do, only so much damage they can sustain, not only to their health bars, but to their pride, as it's again 4 kills for Rogue Warriors.
And that will be the game over, you would have to imagine here. Dom Gimgoon locked inside his base as a tank Rise just machine guns him. Game over.
And certainly as the Nexus turret falls, and Rogue Warriors advance to 9-2 in the standings.
Distancing themselves just a little bit further from RNG and trying their best to catch Invictus Gaming. It's a hard group to be a part of here if you are Rogue Warriors. The higher you can stay in those standings, the better your playoffs run will always be for yourself, and they are taking the necessary steps towards that victory, exploiting Fun plus Phoenix. The weaknesses on that composition, the weaknesses in the players in the team, all of it was attacked by Rogue Warriors savagely.
Absolutely. I mean, the discount Scion absolutely worked out. The mobility from the team, you could see handshakes all down the line. Some big smiles from Doinby into Bing, despite how rough that laning phase must have been. But as it is, Rogue Warriors once again, for the 9th time this season, step to the front of the stage and take a